신발이 젖지도 않았나? 그냥 잘 신고 가네요. 젖은 신발은.
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
물을 잘 삼켰나 보네. 애들이 신나갖고 있네요. 모자 예식을 위한 헛간으로 가자.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
Geralt, there's no need.
블라디미르가 끼가 되게 많아요. 끼가. 연설할 거야 뭐라 하지 마.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had one or two groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about.
설교를 아주 잘하네. 연설을.
For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
The midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give her a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bear with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another sign. Brides will hope eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a broke in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? On his brow must be said. Gallant, gallant, gallant cow. You get the cow, oh, the calf, the hay. So you can
Oh, some horns. Whoever caught the gallant shall be next to wed.
혈서를 쓰네. 혈서. 오호, 뭘 쓰려고 그러지? 야, 이거 게롤트가 이거 자기 손에 상처 낸 거 알면 기분 나빠하겠는데? 아, 12시가 돼서.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Does dirt, but good.
아니, 손에 피라도 좀 닦지죠. 피 뚝뚝 흘리면서 다니네.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids, twirling in dance. Their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone. They're bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip.
마음대로 들어왔다
Kiss as
나갔다
we
하네.
danced made my head so light. A team of hellish stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
아, 뭔가를 걸어놨나 봐요.
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Don't torture him.
I promise he'll not die.
죽인 사람을 또 죽여? 죽일 수가 있나?
Gods, what is this?
블라디미르는 저렇게 돌아갔네요, 결국. 그에게 무슨 짓을 한 거지?
What did you do to him?
Sent him back whence he came.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
You do? How?
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everick will bother you no more.
블라디미르가 갑자기 너무 불쌍하게 느껴지네. 조금 더 머무르고 싶고.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand a woman.
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt. Pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
인사 하나는 되게 깍듯하네요. 위쳐 센스로 샤니의 기운을 북돋을 것을 찾자. 자, 위쳐 센스로 하면은 나오나? 아하.
Good meat ought to
술이네요.
lift her spirits.
벌꿀술.
A sip of something strong never hurt anyone. Question is, will it cheer her up?
떠난다.
Good idea? Maybe not. She might be a sad drunk.
자, 다른 데 가서 다른 걸 찾아보죠. 다른 것도 봐봐야지. 아, 돌아서 올라가야 되는구나. 자, 올라가 볼까? 조사.
Owen. Shani mentioned she used to weave the berries into necklaces. Pretty, I guess. Thing is, will it cheer her up?
역시 여자한테는 꽃이죠. 꺾는다.
Fine, I'll pick some. Becoming quite romantic.
자, 경험치 획득했고요. 자, 샤니한테 가보죠. 샤니가 여기 안에 있는 것 같은데. 잔치집에 뭘 먹을 게 없어. 햄을 주렁주렁 걸어놨네요. 아, 돼지 그냥 통구이가. 어휴, 먹음직스러워. 아, 배가 고파지네요. 이거 보니까. 자, 시안이 꽃 갖고 왔어. 꽃. 나의 꽃을 받아줘.
Still here? Thought you had to meet Olgierd.
You and I see each other so rarely. Figured Olgierd could wait till morning. Smile, Shani.
You remembered I liked the Rowan.
Remember a lot of things.
역시
about
여자한텐 꽃이에요. 아, 저걸 또 머리에 또 꼽네. 기분 좋아하네요.
it. Wedding's
잘
still in
선택했네.
full swing, but your face. I'd say you were at a funeral. Why so sad?
Sad? Not really. It's just... After I caught the garland, I realized something. The years are flying by, yet all I ever do is study, pump stomachs, and reattach limbs. All alone.
내가 있잖아.
You got me.
For how long? A day? 2? Don't get me wrong. It's nice, but you come and go. Yet I need someone who'll be there every night when I come home. After a day of bandaging wounds and sewing up guts, I need a good glass and a good laugh with someone who'll help me forget it all for a moment.
I get it. And yeah, could never be there for you every day. But I am happy to see you always. And today, I'm all yours.
난 완전히 네 거래. 아, 환장하겠네.
In that case, let's drink to tonight.
To tonight. May the moment last.
I'm afraid the drinks got into our principles. Horribly off key.
Let's go for a walk.
Good idea. Did you enjoy the wedding?
한적한 개울가로 왔네요. 괜찮았어.
Not half bad. Might have even enjoyed myself if I hadn't had to argue with a madman's ghost, be his puppet. Gotta admit, though, thanks to him, I did experience a lot of things I might have missed otherwise.
Mean chasing a dog through the woods or brawling, fence board in hand?
Forgetting something. There was also a kiss.
True. Though that was so clearly Vladimir. I nearly forgot you were involved at all.
His will, sure, but my body felt everything. Reminded me of the old times.
Vizima, you mean? Oh, I thought you'd forgotten our whole Catriona story.
Epidemics long forgotten, sure. But the romantic bits in that adventure?
지금 배경 음악도
I'd
그렇고
forget those.
분위기가 달달하게 가는 것 같은데요. 어허, 점점 방앗간으로 가고 있어.
You needn't worry about
Uh-huh.
our finances, sir. My workshop. Business is booming.
Good. I'm relieved to hear it. See, coin's tied to Torrent, but don't tell the old battleaxe. She'd be furious if she learned to let it slip.
Never you worry, sir. My lips are sealed as the grave. Us menfolk need to stick together.
Sir. Enough of that. I'm Vassy. But you can call me Dar.
Thank you, Dar. I feel honoured. Let's drink on it.
Seems the families are bonding.
A bride's father and his son-in-law? Stiff at first, but add drink and they bond or slap each other silly.
I was afraid the wedding wouldn't happen at all.
Mean the differences in wealth?
Mm-hmm. Jonas's family didn't consider Aldona worthy.
Clear they love each other, though. Parents usually give in if that's the case.
Oh, I don't know. My mother would never accept an unfit beau, even if I insisted I loved him, had chosen him.
부적합, 그게 무슨 뜻이야?
What kind of beau's unfit?
So far, every kind.
You only ever bring home fiddlers, jugglers, and witchers?
No, but she'd want me to choose someone wealthy, or with a good trade, well brought up.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
I guess not, but it's hard to find one like that who's still even slightly amusing.
That's probably true.
Tell that to my mother. She actually thinks I should have found a husband at the academy. But I didn't. Ugh. I'm certain she thinks there's something horribly wrong with me.
Oh, please, Shani. It's the 13th century. Women don't go to the academy to find a husband. They go to learn, pursue their passion. You did that. I'm sure your mother appreciates it. You got a doctorate, have your own practice, been at the front lines many times. You're a good person. Not a thing wrong with you.
Really think so?
Really. Look, the brave brothers.
Drank themselves
아,
stiff as
사람들이
the boards they
밤새도록
poured from the
잔치하고
fence.
저렇게 또 뻗네요.
Wonder where the sister
며칠 동안
is.
하나 보네.
Couldn't protect her
잔치를.
from a cheeky 4-year-old in their condition.
If they hadn't intervened, you'd have gone for a tumble in the hay with her. She was willing, if you ask me.
어떻게든
I
살아남았겠지.
couldn't have done anything, sadly, but somehow I think I would have survived.
I think so, too. I imagine you've lived through worse than a tryst in a barn with some milkmaid.
Definitely. A tryst in a barn would be a much more pleasant experience than a fight in a manticore's den.
방앗간의 호수 푸른 위치.
Gorgeous.
아하, 방앗간 근처이라는 게 좀 점점 이상해지네.
Been thinking about that kiss.
What kiss?
The one Vladimir planted on your lips with my lips. Just wondering if it would have felt any different without him there.
That I cannot tell you.
Only one way to find out.
아하, 분위기가 이렇게 가네요. 어허. 오라 오라 오라. 아이구야. 어허. 손에 피는 닦지도 않았네요. 저 피 묻은 손으로 저렇게 만지네.
So, how'd it compare?
자, 19금 가는 건가? 훨씬 좋군.
Definitely rather kiss you alone, of my own free will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe Vladimir was after more than a kiss. Said so openly, in fact.
All true. He was very direct, I'll give him that. Which, on occasion, has its advantages.
You're right. Can save a lot of time.
So, how do you stand today, Geralt? Have some time to waste with me? Or would you rather go back now?
Promised you this night.
키스만으로
Aim to
부족하지.
keep my word, and I aim to be direct. Even more so than Vladimir.
Sounds interesting.
Interesting is what interesting does.
아하, 19금으로 가는 건가요? 어허. 분위기가 아주 좋아지고 있네요. 역시 해가 떨어지니까
Here's taken.
Got a feeling it's about to free up.
곧 빌 것 같은 느낌이래요. 어허. 어허. 다른 곳으로 가네요.
How did you know?
I'm clairvoyant.
Practically full.
Be ashamed to let it go to waste.
Besides, we leave it here, a very drunk person could find it, drink themselves into even more trouble. And I swore a solemn oath. First of all, do no harm.
어허, 배 타고 가네요. 어허.
Row me to the moon.
Gotta fly to get to the moon.
You're dead wrong. Look, it's right there, in the middle of the lake.
둘이 멘트가 진짜 끝내주네요. 아이고 마이크를 건드려가지고 멘트가 진짜 끝내주네.
What are you doing?
What one usually does on the moon.
19금으로 가는 건가? 자, 19금 갈 것 같아요. 19 눌러야 되겠다. 어허. 아이고, 분위기가 절정에 다다랐어요. 자, 이제 19금 풀어도 되겠네요. 얼마 뒤. 자, 게롤트가 자고 일어났어.
Awake already?
For a while now. Did you know you've gained 27 new scars since we last saw each other?
Keeping count?
Mm-hmm.
야,
I do
게롤트한테
that
얼마나
sometimes.
관심이 많은 흉터까지 다 셌어.
Did we make it to the moon?
Forgotten already?
Nah, not the sort of thing you forget.
Exactly.
Sound like you wish you could.
No, I certainly won't forget that. And I definitely don't regret it. But I do need to sort it all out in my head. Alone.
Shawnee, wait. Before you go, need to ask you a favor.
Yes?
It's about Olgierd. Seems a mysterious man. Can't escape the impression his story's more complicated than I thought. Could you look into it? See if you can learn something?
Sure. Be glad to.
Thanks. Be seeing you.
Yes. See you later, Geralt.
아, 저렇게 아쉽게 헤어지는구만. 언제 또 보려나.